Los Angeles is burning. Wildfires have consumed over 38,000 acres, forcing thousands to flee. And at the center of it all, Kim Kardashian, a figure of luxury and influence. Her silence during the chaos sparked outrage across the internet. When she finally broke it, the response was anything but unanimous. Private firefighters, Skims promotions, and accusations of privilege. Kim's every move has divided fans and critics alike. Is this the moment her empire falters? Or will she once again rewrite the narrative? The truth behind Kim Kardashian's return is more explosive than ever. Los Angeles has faced its fair share of disasters, but the recent wildfires have been nothing short of apocalyptic. Over 38,000 acres of land have been consumed, with flames engulfing parts of Pacific Palisades and Altadena, leaving some of the most affluent neighborhoods in ashes. Entire families were forced to evacuate, their lives reduced to a handful of belongings hastily packed in the dead of night. Smoke blanketed the city, turning the sun into a fiery red orb and choking the air with ash. Reports confirmed that more than 10,000 homes have been destroyed, and the fires remain largely uncontrollable, with low containment in certain areas. The inferno has displaced thousands, leaving residents scrambling for shelter while firefighters battle around the clock to protect what little remains. Amid this chaos, the public turned to figures of influence, people with massive platforms who could bring attention to the crisis and rally support. And yet, one of the biggest names in Hollywood, Kim Kardashian, stayed silent. Fans and critics alike were quick to notice her absence on social media. The internet buzzed with questions. Why wasn't she speaking up? Where was her support for those in need? With a following of over 360 million people, her silence felt deafening and for many, inexcusable. As the fires devastated Los Angeles, Kim Kardashian's silence on social media didn't go unnoticed. Known for her massive platform and influence, many expected her to use it to raise awareness or support relief efforts. But as days passed without a single post addressing the crisis, frustration among her followers began to boil over. Criticism quickly spread across social platforms. Memes and tweets accused her of being out of touch with the struggles of her community. "Where's Kim when LA is burning?" one post demanded. Another said she has the power to help thousands, but instead, silence. For many, her quiet demeanor was seen as a symbol of detachment, a stark contrast to the desperation of those fighting to save their homes and loved ones. Supporters, however, offered a different perspective. Some argued she might be focused on her family, especially as her own properties were reportedly at risk. "She's human too," one fan pointed out, defending her choice to stay private during the crisis. The debate revealed a deeper issue: the immense pressure placed on celebrities to respond during public tragedies. Her silence became a focal point for growing frustrations about privilege and detachment, sparking a heated conversation across social platforms. After days of silence, Kim Kardashian finally broke her social media hiatus. Her post was polished and professional, expressing sympathy for those affected by the fires and highlighting her family's contributions. In the statement, Kim revealed sizable donations to the Los Angeles Fire Department Foundation and other organizations providing relief to displaced families. She encouraged her followers to join her in raising awareness, donating, or volunteering, but the response was anything but unified. Some praised her for stepping up, calling her donations a generous move in a time of crisis. Others, however, were less impressed. Critics pointed out that her post, though heartfelt on the surface, felt detached. It's like her PR team wrote it for her. One comment read, "Where's the emotion? Where's the urgency?" Adding to the controversy was the timing of her post. Just hours before addressing the wildfires, her brand, Skims, announced a major winter sale. For many, this only amplified the backlash. "Read the room, Kim," one viral tweet declared. "People are losing their homes, and you're selling shapewear?" The criticism highlighted a recurring theme in the public perception of the Kardashians, a disconnect between their curated lives and the real struggles of those they influence. However, Kim's actions went beyond her statement. Reports surfaced of her donating essentials like clothing and meals to fire stations across Los Angeles. Still, the internet wasn't done with her yet. Speculation grew over her use of private firefighters to protect her sprawling estates in Calabasas and Malibu, a revelation that would dominate headlines and spark debates about privilege in times of crisis. Was her response enough to silence her critics, or did it only deepen the divide? The next chapter of this saga shifts focus to the most contentious aspect of her actions: the private firefighter debate. As the wildfires consumed Los Angeles, rumors swirled that Kim Kardashian had once again hired private firefighters to protect her estates. These claims, echoing her documented use of private crews during the 2018 Woolsey fire, added yet another layer to the public scrutiny surrounding her response. At that time, the private team reportedly safeguarded her Hidden Hills mansion, preventing the fire from spreading to neighboring properties. But for the current crisis, there's no confirmed evidence she took similar measures. Still, the speculation alone reignited public outrage. To many, private firefighting services represent a glaring example of the wealth divide. Critics argued that these services, available only to the ultra-rich, allow the privileged to insulate themselves while ordinary families face devastating losses. Supporters, however, pushed back. They noted that private crews often prevent fires from spreading to nearby areas, potentially saving entire neighborhoods. Others emphasized that these services are privately funded and don't take resources from public firefighters. Whether true or not, the rumors intensified the broader conversation about wealth, privilege, and inequality during disasters. For Kim, the claims became another point of contention in the public's divided perception of her actions. This wasn't just about private firefighters, it was about what society expects from public figures in times of crisis, and the frustration with those who seem removed from the struggles of everyday people. In times of disaster, the spotlight often turns to those with influence. Celebrities like Kim Kardashian aren't just public figures, they're cultural icons with platforms that reach millions. With that visibility comes a question: do they have a responsibility to act, or at the very least to care? For some, Kim's response, donations, statements, and community support was a step in the right direction. She used her platform to raise awareness, one fan said, and that's more than most people with her reach ever do. This divide raises a key question. Are celebrities obligated to lead in times of crisis, or should their actions be seen as a bonus, not a requirement? Comparisons to Paris Hilton, who donated $100,000 and matched contributions for wildfire relief, only intensified scrutiny of Kim's delayed response. At the same time, reports suggested Kim's homes were directly threatened, complicating the narrative. Balancing personal safety with public expectations is a challenge few could fully understand. Ultimately, the wildfire crisis highlights the unrealistic expectations placed on celebrities. The backlash Kim faced reflects society's growing frustration with privilege and inequality. As Los Angeles recovers, one thing is clear: the actions or inactions of public figures will continue to shape how they are perceived in times of crisis. The LA wildfires may be slowly fading, but the questions they've raised about privilege, responsibility, and influence are burning brighter than ever. What's your take on Kim Kardashian's response? Did she do enough, or did the backlash have a point? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you, and this story is far from over. With more revelations about the Kardashians' lives and their public image emerging every day, there's plenty more drama to uncover, so hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next chapter in this unfolding saga. If you're ready for more jaw-dropping stories, smash that like button and stick around. We've got plenty more where this came from. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.